Walla. Wallow. Sun time. Wait, yes, that's what it's a grab, let me grab inside.
Excited that it is the day before the weekend. This is Thursday, and right now you're locked in right here on Daily Scoop, only on Shobiz TV with me, Daphne the Queen Bee, off your TV screens. As usual, I serve you the hottest and juiciest gossips that you have ever come across. Let me tell you that in some few minutes, I'll be relaying information to you that will get you off your feet, because if you hear this, you're going to go like, wait, and this happened in Ghana? Yes, it definitely doesn't. Daphne the Queen Bee for TV screens will always do that for you. Do so to go on our social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Shobiz TV. Get interactive with us. We need you in the comment section, because I'm telling you that everything we give you is nothing but flaming hot, just like KFC. Crispy, just like that. And then also you can also go and get in touch with us on our website www.showbiztv.com. In case you missed it, there's some highlights over there sitting pretty waiting for you. And then lastly, for the Android users, you guys are lucky, because you get to download the Showbiz TV app on the Google Play Store, so that wherever you are, you can get to watch me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready and I'm ready, let's get into it. I'll be back. Go on our social media pages. I've already spoken about that, but in case I'm talking, okay, and then you have something to say, our WhatsApp number is there on your screen, and so you can take our WhatsApp number and then text in your suggestions on 0503951006. Let's get straight into the streamers. Now today we're talking about the headline of the opening ceremony of African Games Accra 2023. Now this thing is coming up right now, right here, live at the Legon, you know, AstroTurf. It's not even an AstroTurf again. It's a whole stadium, and it's happening. Then we're moving on straight into more local stories. We'll be talking about Wendy Shea, and she provides financial support for ailing KK Kabobo, Ewa Poyo Bimons, earning only $100 throughout 3 years music career. And then Chris Brown enlists Mooney Long and Ira Star for 11:11 tour. And then lastly, Puma's lawsuit against Rihanna's shoe design fails. All this and many more. We're going straight into our very first story, and you know that I started talking about this story already during the stream, so we're going to go in depth about that. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, let me get into details for you. Okay, so iconic Ghanaian musician Ebo Taylor, Pat Thomas, and Shatawali, alongside Kim Promise and South African performer Kamo Mfela, are slated to take the stage at the inaugural event of the African Games Accra 2023, scheduled at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium on March 8, 2024 at 3 p.m. The opening ceremony promises an electrifying showcase of talent. The 13th edition of the African Games will host 5,000 athletes and coaches from 55 African nations competing in 29 sports disciplines, with an anticipated global viewership exceeding 5.5 billion. The event, serving as a qualifier for the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, is poised to be a spectacle of athleticism and entertainment. And so, ladies and gentlemen, all in one, this is the time for Accra to shine bright like a diamond. And as I'm telling you, Accra is gradually becoming the #1 spot to be. I am the one saying it, take it or leave it, but that is what it is. And I can't wait. In fact, when we're talking about the Africa Games, trust me, I've been seeing the preparations since 2022, from the stadium, them working hard for the stadium, to the branded buses that have been going up and down. You see this big branded buses. It is for the good cause of the African Games. I'm super excited, and I know you're excited too. And we need to, whatever it is, in fact, all the 20-something games that I'm talking about is Ghana. We need to bring it home. This is where it is. You see the way Cote d'Ivoire did their thing, it was there, and then they actually won the African Cup. We need to do that. If football, we are not working hard for it, then we need to work hard for our Olympic Games. I've said what I've said. Anyway, we're moving on straight into another story. We're talking about Wendy Shea, and she provides financial support to ailing KK Kabobo. I remember this man. I used to love his music so much. I still love his music, but information reaching us that he's been battling with some health issues, and we have Wendy Shea, who is also in the music industry, and she comes forth to give him support, a support of 10,000 Ghana cedis. That is very, very encouraging. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into details. Renowned Ghanaian artist KK Kabobo has been grappling with health issues, sparking worries among supporters and colleagues in the music industry. Wendy Shea has, however, stepped up by offering financial aid to alleviate the musician's medical expenses. Personally visiting KK Kabobo at Wendy Shea as Wendy Shea presented a generous cash donation, she documented the touching moment on her social media channels, expressing her concern for KK Kabobo's well-being and stressing the importance of unity during tough times. The gesture garnered widespread praise and gratitude from fans and fellow artists. Of course, it definitely has to garner all of that gratitude and everything. And I'm excited that Wendy Shea did this. And please, Wendy Shea has done it. The rest of the musicians, y'all need to come together. We don't have to wait till it's too late, and we have to. And then music will come together, and I'll be talking about no. Right now, that is still battling and all of that. We need to. But ladies and gentlemen, there's some video to that. And so let's take a look at the video. We'll be back.
How is you? So, I heard your news out on the net, and your story touched me.
Yeah.
As a musician myself, you share the YMA industry now. We appreciate because they are legends like you and I move up and it was and it's enjoy what we enjoy today. Maybe how many meetings with a high level, maybe I say,
That touching. Well, that is very touching, ladies and gentlemen. I love that, and I hope that as we've all seen this and we are, giving all the praises to Wendy Shea, this should touch more lives. In fact, Musica and Music Union, y'all should all come together and do this, because this man has paid his dues in the industry with high life and everything. So yeah, we're moving on to our next story, and it's such a funny but sad one. We're talking about AY Poyo, and AY Poyo is saying that in the last 3 years of him making music, he has made only $100. That is like 2,000. But let's get into details about that. As funny as it sounds, AY Poyo, known for his eccentric persona and viral tracks, took a somber tone in a recent TikTok video revealing his financial struggles despite his online fame. Despite his quirky tracks like Goat and Swimming Pool, the musician expressed disappointment at earning a mere $100 in 3 years in music industry. He highlighted the lack of support and recognition from Ghanaians and the media, lamenting the disparaging messages he receives on social media. AY Poyo's candid confession sheds light on the challenges faced by emerging artists, emphasizing that online success doesn't always translate to financial stability in the music industry. I can agree to that with what he's saying. Online says, but your brand, what are you doing about your brand? You know, we get it. You're a branded guy who wears funny stuff and you have a goat that is following you, your pet's goat. I get it. But what really are you doing? That's the issue. You understand? Ghanaians, we love you. If you make amazing music, you will reap what you sow. Ask Kim Promise, ask Kamido, ask Stonebwoy, ask Shatawale. They reap what they sow. But your music has to, you know, be something. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I wish I could have a conversation with you right now, but how many of you take an earpiece and put it in your ear and what you be hearing is I'm the goat? In fact, that is what you are listening to. Come on now. So yes, if you want to reap what you sow and not make just $100, please make good music. That's all I have to say right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said so much on the local side. We'll go for a quick breather. When we come back, we dive more into international scoop. We'll do this. With hair troubles or pesky dark spots, Botanics brings you the ultimate organic solution straight from Ghanaian herbs with a touch of USA. Say hello to your hair's new best friends: hydrating shampoo, hair conditioner, anti-dandruff and anti-itch rejuvenating serum. Oh, and for the gents, Botanics beard oil for that dark, shiny and irresistible beard look. Dark spots? Not anymore. With a dark spots corrector, banishing those spots from chickenpox, measles and more. Reveal your hair's natural beauty, regain hair strength and rock that beard. For bulk purchases and retail, contact 024 421 9303 or 024 139 1257.
If you find yourself in Kumasi, walk into Multi-Gold Network, MGN's Cosmetics, Edum Kumasi, near the Kingsway, adjacent ADB Bank, or call on 024 2241 801.
Or visit any Kuala supermarkets near you to purchase all Botanic products. Botanics, Wallap in style. Back to Daily Scoop, only on Shobiz TV with me, Daphne the Queen Bee, off the TV screen, your pilots for today. And as I said, I'm super excited about the weekend, but show us how excited you are by going on our social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, X. I always say Twitter, forgive me, X, and then show us the love we deserve. Because tell me, Showbiz TV, aren't we doing it? We are doing it. We are doing it, and it's definitely beyond music. We're moving straight into our international story, but also our very last story for today. We'll be talking about Rihanna. Now, Puma had a lawsuit against Rihanna, but it didn't work out. Sorry, Puma, try again next time. So let's get into details. Puma, the sportswear company, has lost a legal battle over a patent claim against a sports shoe created by Rihanna. According to a statement from the Court of Justice of the European Union, Puma's attempt to patent the Avanti trainer was dismissed. The courts found that Rihanna had been wearing this design before Puma sought to patent it, using evidence from her Instagram account. Despite arguments from Puma's wholesaler that Rihanna's shoe lacked interest, the courts disagreed, noting the significant attention from both fans and the fashion industry towards Rihanna's style. The EU Electoral Property Office has invalidated Puma's design registration, although Puma still has the option to appeal. You see, and sometimes, you know, these battles with someone like Rihanna, who is a billionaire. You can't, Puma, you can't tell me this. When we talk about your brother, we talk about Rihanna. Rihanna has more money than you. And I'm not saying that she went to pay you, no, no, no. I'm saying that sometimes, like, you have to bring a strong, come along with a strong argument. But this lady, as you already heard, that this lady has been wearing the shoe longest ago, and so it's not about Puma. It's not the fact that she copied Puma for her shoe collection and any of that. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've had an amazing time right here on Shobiz TV. And let's say there's still more stories for you, but let's get into more other stories on still more on the international front. We're talking about Chris Brown. Now, Chris Brown has come out with the list of 1111, and he named Money Long and Ira Star, Africa's very own Ira Star. And let's get into details. Chris Brown has announced his upcoming summer tour featuring singers Money Long and Nigeria's Ira Star as supporting acts. The tour started in early June, will span 26 dates across North America, with more dates expected to be added, kicking off at Detroit's Little Caesars Arena on June 5th and concluding at Los Angeles Crypto.com Arena. Tickets for the 1111 tour will go on sale on March 11th. Meanwhile, Chris Brown faces financial challenges as he deals with the lawsuits from City National Bank related to an unpaid loan stemming from a failed investment in two Popeyes restaurants. The court has ordered him to settle $1,760,755.11 debt within 30 days or face potential asset seizure. Okay, and so this is what Rihanna has done. Two ladies that are really making it in the music scene. We're talking about Money Long, who sang "Twin, Where Have You Been? Nobody knows you like." Oh yes, I love that song. And then we have Ira Star, who is doing really well with her new song "Commerce." And these are the people that Chris Brown have decided to put on his 1111 tour, and so we can't wait to see where that gets it. But about the lawsuits, don't worry, we'll see where it goes. And obviously, Gossip Queen is here to update you about that, and so relax, you get an update. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all we have for you today on Daily Scoop, only on Shobiz TV. My name is Daphne, the Queen Bee of TV screens. Before we go, let's quickly take the streamers. So in case you missed it, you know, what is this lady talking about? Yes, you know what we're talking about. And so on the local fronts, we had renowned artists to headline African Games Accra 2023 opening ceremony. And then when the Shade provides financial support to ailing KK Kabobo. And then AY Poyo went ahead to say that he's only earned $100 throughout 3-year music career. And then on the international front, we had Chris Brown, who enlisted Money Long and Ira Star for 1111 tour, and then Puma lawsuit against Rihanna's shoe design fails. All this, ladies and gentlemen, I gave you back-to-back hot hits. My name is Daphne, the Queen Bee for TV screens. This is Showbiz TV Beyond Music, and you were just served with Daily Scoop. I'll see you. Bye-bye.